Good people of the world, welcome to Fiddlehead Fiddle Lessons. We're now going to do a great tune. We're going to learn together how to play If I Were a Rich Man from the musical Fiddler on the Roof. I'm going to play the whole thing at a quicker tempo, then break it down into small parts and play those parts real slow so that you're sure to get it. Here we go. Start over. All right, let's get going. Let's get rolling on this awesome, fun tune. Your friends will love it when you play this for them. All right, starting with the first quarter of the A part. Say you could warm up with this scale. I'll give it to you right now. It's called C aeolian. It's a mode of the E flat major scale. I don't know if that makes any sense. But we'll just basically start with G3 to D, D low 1, D low 2, 3, low 4, A low 1, A low 2. Alright, that'll be tabbed in the description below along with the tune tabs. I think that'll be helpful for you to start with. Now let's do the first quarter of the A part. Okay, so mostly on the D string there, D3, low 2, 3, low 2, 1, ending on G3. I'll get a little closer for you. Okay, second quarter now of the A part. Okay, so we're going to start D1, 1, low 2, 3. I'm going to go 1, low 2, 3, low 2, let me just do it. So that's where we're going to start on the D, 1, low 2, 3, then low 2, 3. Here it is again. One more time. Kind of tricky, right? Then we're going to go to A string and go open to low 1. Open, low 1, open, low 1, open, and then end on D3. So that's the second part of this second quarter. Here's that again. First part of this second quarter was then. Now let's put the whole thing together. So that's a little tricky, right? You may want to pause the video and practice that right now before we move on. Okay, now let's do the third quarter of the A part. Okay, so the beginning of this uses something known as the chromatic scale. I'm not going to go too much into it, but I'll put a link to how to play it. Basically, the chromatic scale is every note, all 12 notes of Western harmony put together. It's just like if you were to go on a piano and play every note going up and down, that's the chromatic scale, easily put. All right, so breaking this down, the beginning is mostly is like on the D string. We're gonna go low 4, 3, 2, low 2, low 1, open. So it's mostly chromatic in the beginning. That's quite tricky. Let's do it again. Ending this phrase with G3, open D, low 1. We have. Once more, it's tricky. Okay, and then let's see, let's move on to the fourth quarter of this A part. So that's going to start D low 1 to open D, to G3, back to the open D. So we have. And we're going to do D low 1 to G3 next, and then jump up to D3. This is how it ends, the last 3 notes. So we have. For the fourth quarter. And I forgot to mention, there's actually 2 fourth quarters, because we'll do the whole tune once, and we'll do the fourth quarter with one ending, and we'll do the whole thing again, and we'll do a different ending, call it the second ending, the second time we do the fourth quarter. Anyway, I'll play the fourth quarter first ending one more time. Alright, so that means if we're coming from the third quarter, it'll be like. Alright, now I'm going to do the second ending of the fourth quarter. Hopefully this makes sense. When you hear that in context, I think it will. It's also, if you look at the tabs below, that might help make sense of what I'm saying. Alright, so the second ending of the A part. Let's break that down, play it more slowly. Starting D low 1 to open D, to G3, back to D low 1. Here's those 4 notes again. Then we're going to next go to open D and do kind of a similar melody, pretty much the same pattern with starting open D. Can you hear how these are similar? The first thing was, and then, hear that? And then we end on G3. Here's the whole fourth quarter second ending again. Okay, great. So if any of the A part is unclear or you don't think you have it yet, highly recommend pausing and rewinding and practicing those parts. And then after you've done that, together we'll play the entire A part slowly together. Okay, here we go. A part both times through with both fourth quarters. I'm going to play it slowly. lovely tune. Okay, let's move on to the B part of If I Were a Rich Man. I'm going to start with the first quarter. Okay, so that's going to start D1, low 2, 3. And then 5 times on D low 4. So the beginning of the first quarter, B part. We're going to go to A, low 1, low 2, low 1. Ending on D low 4. Whole first quarter, B part. Okay, let's move on to the second quarter of the B part. I'm realizing now that I might have played it a little bit wrong in the beginning. I'm not going to totally redo the video at this point. The tabs in the description below will be correct, and I'll play it correctly right now. It's I just played it correctly actually. It's D3. So we do D3 3 times, and then low 2, regular 1, low 2, 3. So all right. Let's now do the third quarter of the B part. Okay, there it is. I should note that like in the A part, this third quarter, there will be 2 endings. There'll be a first and a second ending. And actually, there's only really 3 quarters to the B part. The fourth quarter is just a single note that gets held a really long time. So I just presented it to you as 3 quarters. Okay. I think it'll make sense when you hear it in context. That's the third quarter. And it's 5 times on D low 2, starting with D3, and then 3, low 4, 3, low 2, 1. So all on the D string, all right? The end again was. So I'll just play the third quarter first ending once again. Cool. Let's do the third quarter second ending. Okay. 5 times on D low 2 again. Actually, 4 times. Okay, so, and then after the 4 times on D low 2, I'm gonna go D low 1, open, G3, D low 1, 3. So here's the whole third quarter again, second ending. All right, thanks for bearing with me on that. Made a few mistakes, but I think that it'll all be clear. I'm gonna do the entire B part again, and I'll do it a little bit more slowly than the beginning. One. smoothie sweet. And that's pretty much it. That was a fun lesson, great tune. Have a lot of fun with it. And we'll see you next time on Fiddlehead, folks. So long. Thanks for watching the video. Excellent.
So hard sometimes, so be kind to yourself. You're doing well, better than you think. Before you blink, it will be over. So be kind to yourself, 'cause sometimes it does get hard.